In rural Kandahar, the war has barely stopped since it started nearly 20 years ago. But now it's coming closer to the main city, Afghanistan's second largest after the capital, Kabul. Heavy fighting between government forces and the Taliban is now only 8 kilometers away from Kandahar city. Mines infest the roads while the Taliban destroys others. Some politicians warn if security continues to deteriorate, it could be a matter of time before the government loses control.
As I see in the last movements of Taliban, where they are focusing a lot on Kandahar, as I know, they are inviting their fighters from different parts of Afghanistan to Kandahar, and it will be difficult after a month for Afghan government to continue war.
The main hospital is full of those who've been wounded, with one coming after the other every day. Thousands are displaced from their homes because of the heavy fighting and look for refuge in flimsy tent cities.
We left our homes in a situation where some men just escaped from the fighting and their families. The women and children were left behind. After the fighting stopped for a little while, the men came back and rescued their kids and families. All their belongings were left behind.
According to government officials, at least 20,000 families have been displaced in Kandahar province since November. Most of them are farmers. They left their fields and cannot go back. The situation is no better inside Kandahar city. People say there's no business because of the increasing violence and targeted killings.
If the central government supports the security forces, I don't think that the Taliban will go forward anymore.
Kandahar is the birthplace of the Taliban, and it's politically significant for the group. It's also a strategic province and a geopolitical gateway to Kabul and the broader region. A spokesman at the Ministry of Defense told Al Jazeera that a few months back, the Afghan security forces stopped a major Taliban plot to attack Kandahar. He says that if the armed group is planning another similar offensive, the Afghan army is fully prepared to fight back. A peace that for now seems to remain out of everyone's reach. Filia Contrafuri, Al Jazeera, Kabul.